Family Fishing by Sarah Riggs. Anticipation is thick, shimmering in the air like a mirage. She fidgets beside her sister as their mother gathers the equipment onto the quad. A cloud of dust puffs into the air as they set off. The bucket in her hand swings as they cross the flat and dip down into the gully. They stop beside what was once a creek. Now it is just a large puddle encircled by dry and cracked mud. Beneath the surface, nothing stirs. The summer heat beats down, but despite this, the water is still cool. She feels the cold mud squelch under her toes and hesitates to go deeper. But her sister is already taking up her position. She takes a few more steps until she reaches the deepest part of the puddle. Here the water only comes up to her knees. Their mother passes them the net fashioned from old fly screen. The sisters spread the net wide like a sail of a ship unfurling to catch the wind. Ready? She asks. Her sister nods. In union, arms stretch, waist bend, fists plunge, down, until knuckles begin to scrape through the mud. Hands grip the net more tightly. Slowly, they walk forward, the net dragging in their wake. As they reach the end of the puddle, they raise their arms, lifting the net clear of the murky water. The water and mud drain through the screen to reveal nothing. Only sticks and rocks. She is immediately disheartened. Her mother calls, "Don't give up. Turn around and go back the other way." They try again. They raise their arms, lifting the net clear of the murky water. The mud and water drain through the screen to reveal fish. They struggle through the water and mud to the bank, careful to keep the net closed so that nothing escapes. They lay the net down on the grass to unveil the catch pooled in the centre. Half a dozen fish and crayfish fail about. One particular fish's scales glimmer, a mixture of colours in the sun. A rainbow fish! They used to see them all the time, but as the creek dries up, glimpses of this fish have become fewer and fewer. She gently scoops up the tiny fish. It feels slimy to touch. Her mother and sister rush to scoop up the rest of the catch. As the fish drop into the bucket, they begin to swim around, while the crayfish circle the bottom. Their feet and claws make scratchy sounds as they scrape against the plastic. "Won't they fight?" she asks. Her mother smiles. "Yes, but they won't be in there long." They keep going, but with each sweep, less fish are caught, and the net becomes slipperier. As the sisters slosh through the mud, they begin to tire. The net slips from their grip. It splashes down into the puddle and sprays up a wave of murky water. Mud covers the sisters from head to toe. They look at each other as grins spread across their faces. Laughter bubbles up and bursts from their mouths, echoing in the gully. As the sun sinks in the sky, their mother calls to them to stop. They gather the equipment again and head over the hills, parking beside a large expanse of water. Even through the drought, this dam is still full. "Do you want to let them go?" her mother asks. "Yeah." Eagerly, she takes the bucket and gently tips it so that the water begins to flow into the dam. The fish swim off into the depths straight away. The crayfish are slower, lumbering out of the bucket. She can see the crayfish for a few feet until they too disappear into the depths. As they drive home, she can't help thinking about what the creek used to look like. Her mother notices her changing mood. "Don't worry, the drought will break and the creek will flow again." But looking at the dry and cracked mud, it is hard to imagine